A brand new anime called Your Name is coming around to Australia in selected cinemas, and I really wanted to check it out, whether it be at the cinema or at the comfort of my couch. While I'm waiting for it, I researched the director for the movie and found that he had a few highly rated and interesting animated films under his belt. I watched all of his filmography shown on IMDb page over this week, and I chalked up my favourite movie created by Makoto Shinkai in anticipation of his new 2016 cinema release. Beauty in Simplicity. Never would I have thought that so much emotion could be captured and work in a 25-minute movie. I was surely proved wrong. The Voices of a Distant Star follows a girl and a boy. These two are together but become distant as the girl is sent to war in different galaxies, and the only form of communication is over their phones, but the messages take almost 10 years to send. This is a movie, as you might be able to tell, explaining the distant relationship between some, and even the issues that soldiers have to face when wanting to talk with their loved ones on the other side of the world. And I found it very surreal and actually scary, and I think that's why I got a little teary-eyed. And I just want to say that this isn't your normal anime. All of Shinkai's movies focus on emotions and things like loss, love, and finding yourself. These all tend to kind of break the fourth wall and make you analyze your own emotions and ask you if you're okay, regardless of the characters. He says through his storytelling that sometimes the situation is out of your hand and it is impossible for you to change anything, much like in Distant Star. The story, like most of Shinkai's work, is simple, but as I always say with his movies, it doesn't need to be anything else. This is beauty in simplicity. This is the same reason I loved The Garden of Words. Everything just feels so real regardless of the mecha robots fighting in space. The characters aren't superficial, and this is a big part of what backs up this simple story. They don't have horns on their head or have tails on their back. They're just people wanting to talk to their lover. Earth feels so much like Earth from the rain and the landscape. A planet that a girl discovers seems a lot like Earth, with the same looking creatures and landscape and rain. And then she bursts into tears, realizing that there is nowhere like Earth. The real winner in this movie is the gorgeous soundtrack this comes with. Holy moly, what sound! I think that at times it felt like I was going to cry just from the music itself. This isn't a perfect movie though, it has its downsides. I can't say that it needed to be a little longer, as this director is better at creating shorter movies, and having a short movie worked with this as well. The main issue I have with Distant Star is the machine that the girl is in. The 3D rendering of the objects looks so fake and extremely overdone. I believe they should have stayed with the 2D drawing style. The mixture of 3D and 2D in animation can work hand in hand with each other, but here, the mixture of both just didn't gel. I think Shinkai learned from his mistake, as I haven't seen another machine looking this bad since he made it in 2002. Another part I didn't like was the English dubs. I've definitely heard worse, but this is nothing to write home about. But all in all, The Voices of a Distant Star is just another movie to persuade you that this guy can create beautiful films. From the music to the characters to the artwork, everything is done with so much heart. This is a film that beautifully looks at war, love, and separation. This is more of an emotionally investing film than most of Hollywood's movies. And seeing that this short 25-minute movie that was created by one single person and is executed with a great amount of detail shows just how special this film and director is. Guys, I had a whole lot of fun watching all of Shinkai's films. I hope I've informed you what I've been doing all this time. As soon as I get my hands on Your Name, I will be coming out with a review immediately. Thank you all for watching, I appreciate your time here.